Now, here's meteorologist Pete Mangione with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Well, there are two potential snowmakers to track, so let's start with the first one first, and we take a look at that satellite picture, and the blue represents that snow. But before we get to that, it is mostly a rain event tonight. You can see the trail of moisture extending far down to the south and west, so some of this could be steady, even a little bit heavy rain tonight, so use some caution as you're out there on the wet roads. And then the blue stuff, the snow, doesn't arrive until after midnight for most of us, so when most of us are sleeping is when some of that snow will fall. We'll talk more about that coming up in just a few minutes. Right now, a break in the steadier rain for most of us, but you can see some more steady rain now working into northwest Rhode Island, and this is all moving from west to east, so more rain on the way. Temperatures certainly warm enough right now to support rain. 45 Smithfield, 46 Providence, 47 in Newport, 46 in Westerly. So here's our Futurecast. We basically go into the future with the radar. Green is rain, blue is snow. 11 o'clock, we are still mostly rain. However, north and west of 295, at this point, we could start to see a few snowflakes flying. And then into 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, could see some heavy bursts of snow, even as far south as Providence, portions of Kent County, mid-Bristol County, Massachusetts could see some snow. But again, most of this is happening while hopefully most of you are sleeping. And then early tomorrow morning, it's a few leftover flurries, maybe a few showers. And in its wake, maybe a coating of snow for most of us. Could be up to an inch north and west of 295, especially through Foster, some of those higher elevations, but most of us not much of an accumulating event with the snow. Now, as we head into tomorrow afternoon, things clear out. It's actually not a bad afternoon with partly sunny skies with high temperatures approaching the 40-degree mark. 42 your high in Charlestown tomorrow, 39 Hope Valley. Whitford gets up to 41 degrees. Could be a little breezy, especially during the morning as that front leaves us. You can see 5 to 15 miles an hour potentially with some of those winds. Could see a few gusts around 20 miles an hour during the morning. 38 your high in Cumberland, 40 in Johnston. And in eastern Massachusetts, temperatures also in the upper 30s to around 40 degrees. 40 for Taunton, 40 Seekonk, 42 in Middletown. Now, in your 7-day Futurecast, Sunday is dry. In fact, some new information coming in on Sunday. That delays the precipitation. So right now, it looks like not until after around 11 o'clock at night, we see that snow-sleet mix pretty much for everybody. And then overnight through Monday morning, we change over to rain. Now, I think this change over to rain happens quickly at the coast. But even 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, even the coast could see a few issues with some slick conditions around 6 o'clock in the morning. By 10 o'clock in the morning, most of us change over to rain, but north and west of I-95, we could linger with some snow, sleet, or even freezing rain. And keep in mind, freezing rain can sometimes be the most dangerous component of all of this. By noontime, everybody should be over to all rain. Now, keep in mind, a few things could change. We need to look at more information to fine-tune this forecast, so keep it tuned here. And we'll let you know if we end up having to add some snow accumulations to this forecast in terms of amounts of inches. Right now, it doesn't look like we're going to have to do that, but it's still possible, and we will keep you updated. Now, as we head into Tuesday, high temperature of 39 degrees, and then here comes the cold. Wednesday, 31 degrees, down into the teens, some of us in the low teens. By Thursday and Friday morning, high temperatures only around 30 degrees. You can download all of the latest info from our iPad app. You can get that on WPRI.com. And some of that intense cold, Steve, that's in the west right now, that eventually partially makes it here by the middle of next week.
Wow. You know, Pete, I was actually in a golf shop yesterday, just hitting drivers
of course
and
you
three
were.
woods,
Yeah.
and I started thinking about summer and being out on the course.
You're going to have to wait around a long time to go golfing, Steve.
Yeah, I should get a new club just so I have something to look